Hypercharge Unboxed. I think the last time I played a game this underrated was Titanfall 2. And it's not that the reviews are bad, it's just that not many people have heard of it. That's a shame because if this game came out in the mid-2000s, it likely would have been remembered fondly by a lot of people. Well, why do I think that? What makes this game so special? Developed by Digital Cyber Cherries, an indie studio composed of only 5 people, Hypercharge Unboxed puts you into the shoes of an action figure. I think the genius of this game shows as early as the tutorial. It gives you a good idea of how to play, but you could also just say screw it and explore.
You're not supposed to be here.
You're even rewarded with unlocks for doing it. Did I mention the game has
4K textures?
You could just go up to something and admire the details, and it never gets old. Well, the graphics are good, but what's the gameplay like?
Get ready. That's your power.
I'd say the best way to sum up the gameplay is a mixture between a shooter and a tower defense game. You can swap between first-person or third-person perspective depending on your preference. You platform around collecting money, batteries, and build defenses in preparation for waves of upcoming enemies. At the end of each level you're given an award depending on how well you defended the cores, which leads to unlocking more levels and customization for your action figure. Movement in this game feels tight, and you can be very precise even while in the air. For the gunplay, I feel like the biggest influences come from Halo for the shooting, and then Quake for the movement, which I feel like is a great combination together. Weapons feel really punchy, and depending on the toy you can even dismember them. And since you're a toy, you can also swap weapons, shoot, and melee while reloading your other weapon.
Your battery is run out. Find another one to keep your hypercore and turrets powered.
You also have a fully customizable deathmatch mode where you can fight against bots or other players. You have a plague mode like in Time Splitters, and then there's a free roam mode where you can explore the maps at your own leisure. You're given a wide variety of customization for your character, most of which you have to unlock by playing the game. You can change the model, the skin, you can make your own name, be it as silly, edgy, or serious as you want, and you can make your own emblem. What's the sound design like? Is it any good?
Tango, destroy! Great work!
Weapons sound punchy and have bass to them. Toys sound as you'd expect them to. There's a wide variety to the music, and levels have a nice ambience to them. It's all there. Some complaints, however, is the bots can be a bit too chatty, and Sergeant Max Ammo can be annoying as your defenses and cores take damage, but you can just mute him, and the devs are aware of this issue. The game could use better audio cues for when your shield and health are low, because sometimes you just die. The best way I could describe the bots is they have ADHD. They can be sorta dim, but they listen to voice commands and you can get platinum and diamond medals with them. Thanks, buddy. In an era where games are rushed out the door and are full of bugs and problems, something well polished like this is a nice breath of fresh air. You can view each of the 3D models. It's obvious a lot of love and care went into this game. Well, I hope I did a good job of explaining why I like this game so much. There's even a free demo if you want to give it a try. When I spoke to one of the developers in a Discord call, I was surprised to hear that this game basically went through development hell. But I think the end product really shows how hard they worked on this project. Even now, the co-op wave mode will be fully fleshed out into a full campaign with cutscenes and dialogue giving context on what's happening. The developers seem like very nice people and were open to feedback, and I look forward to what's to come next. Have a safe and Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.